Page 140. He reaches for my hands and places them above my head again. Don't move your hands or we'll just have to start all over again. He scolds me mildly. Oh, he's such a tease. I want to touch you. My voice is all breathy and out of control. I know, he murmurs. Keep your hands above your head, he orders, his voice forceful. He cups my chin against and starts to kiss my throat as before. Oh, he's so frustrating. His hands run down my body and over my breasts as he reaches the dip at the base of my neck. With his lips, he swirls the tip of his nose around and then begins a very leisurely cruise with his mouth, heading south, following the path of his hands down my sternum to my breasts. Each one is kissed and nipped gently and my nipples tenderly sucked. Holy crap, my hips start swaying and moving on their own accord, grinding to the rhythm of his mouth on me. I'm desperately trying to remember to keep my hands above my head. Keep still, he warms, his breath warm against my skin. Reaching up my navel, he dips his tongue inside and then gently grazes my belly with his teeth. My body bows off the bed. You are so sweet, Miss Steele. His nose glides along the line between my belly and my pubic hair, biting me gently, teasing me with his tongue. Sitting up suddenly, he kneels at my feet, gasping both my ankles and spreading my legs wide. Holy shit, he grabs my left foot, bends my knee and brings up the foot to his mouth. Watching and assessing me every reaction, he tenderly kisses each of my toes and then bites one of them softly on the pads. When he reaches my little toe, he bites it harder. I convulse, whimpering. He glides his tongue up my instep and I can no longer watch him. It's too erotic. I'm going to combust. I squeeze my eyes shut and try to absorb and manage all the sensations he's creating. He kisses my ankle and then trail kisses up to my calf and my knee, stopping just above. He then starts on my right foot, repeating the old seductive mind-blowing process. Oh please, I moan as he bites my little toe, the action restoring deep in my belly. All good things, Miss Steele, he breathes. This time he doesn't stop at my knee, continues up to the inside of my thigh, pushing my thighs apart as he does. And I know what he's going to do, and part of me wants to push him off. I'm mortified and embarrassed. He's going to kiss me there. I know it. And part of me is glorying in the anticipation. He turns to my other knee and kisses his way up to my thigh, kissing, licking, sucking, and then he's between my legs, running his nose up and down my sex. Very softly, very gently, I wither. Oh my. He stops, waiting for me to calm. I do, and raise my head to gaze at him. My mouth opens as my pounding heart struggles to calm. Do you know how intoxicating your smell, Miss Steele? He murmurs, and keeping his eyes on mine, he pushes his nose into my pubic hair and inhales. I flush scarlet everywhere, feeling faint, and instantly close my eyes. I can't watch him do that. He blows gently up the length of my sex. Oh fuck, I like this. He gently tugs at my pubic hair. Perhaps we'll keep this. Oh please, I beg. I like it when you beg, Anastasia. I groan. Tit for tat is not my usual style, Miss Steele, he whispers as he gently blows up and down me. But you've pleased me today, and you should be rewarded. I hear the wicked grin in his voice, and while my body is singing for his words, his tongue starts to slowly circle my clitoris, and his hands hold down my thighs. Ah, I moan as my body and convulse at the touch of his tongue. He swirls his tongue around and around again and again, keeping up the torture. I'm losing all sense of self, every atom of my being concentrating hard on the small pony powerhouse at the apex of my thighs. My legs go rigid, and he slips his finger inside of me, and I hear his growling groan. Oh, baby, I love that you're so wet for me. He moves his fingers in a wide circle, stretching me, pulling at me, his tongue mirroring his actions, around and around. I groan. It's all too much. My body begs for relief, and I can no longer deny it. I let go, losing all contingent thought as my orgasm seizes me, winging my insides again and again. Holy fuck, I cry out, and the words dips and disappears from the view as the force of my climax renders everything null and void. I am panting and vaguely hear the rip of foil. Very slowly he eases into me and starts to move. Oh my, the feeling is sore and sweet and bold and gentle all at once. How's this, he breathes. Fine, good, I breathe, and he really starts to move, fast, hard and large, thrusting it into me over and over, and impeccable, pushing me until I'm close to the edge again. I whimper, come for me, baby. His voice is hard, harsh, hard, raw at my ear, and I explode around him as he pounds rapidly into me. Thank fuck, he whispers, and he thrusts it hard once more and groans as he reaches his climax, pressing himself into me. Then he stills his body's rigid, collapsing on top of me. I feel his full weight forcing me into the mattress. I pull my tied hands over his neck and hold him the best I can. I know in the moment I would do anything for this man. I am his. The wonder that he's introduced me to, it's beyond anything I could ever imagine. And he wants me to take it further, so much further, to a place I can't, in my innocent, even imagination, what to do. He leans up to his elbow and stares down at my grey eyes, intense. See how good we are together, he murmurs. If you give yourself to me, it will be so much better. Trust me, Anastasia. I can take you places you don't even know exist. The words echo my thoughts. He strokes his nose against mine, and I'm still reeling from the extraordinary physical reaction to him, and I gaze up at him, blankly grasping for a coherent thought. Suddenly we both become aware of voices in the hall outside his bedroom door. It takes a moment to perceive what I can hear, but if he's still in bed, then he must be ill. He's never been in bed at this time. Christian never sleeps in. Mrs. Gray, please. Taylor, you cannot keep me from my son. Mrs. Gray, he's not alone. What do you mean he's not alone? He has someone with him. Oh. Even if I hear the disbelief in her voice, Christian blinks rapidly, staring down at me wide eyes with his honoured horror. Shit, it's my mother.